Now, turning our attention back home, Muvex drilling is helping communities with access to clean running water. The company has donated boreholes to 2,000 families in the Vembe district in Limpopo. For more on this, we are joined by Muvex Group Director Khuliso Muvhango. Khuliso, thank you so much for joining us this evening. Now, South Africa has been experiencing water shortages primarily in the rural parts of the country, but it seems that even more urban areas are starting to be prone to water scarcity. What do you believe are the biggest stumbling blocks when it comes to the shortage of water? Do we have a resource shortage or a management of that resource problem?
Thank you so much for having me. As an entity, we basically decided to focus on giving communities in rural areas access to running water, because water is a serious problem in our communities, and it's a prerogative, or it's a basic need that everybody should have in a community. So access to basic need like water, it should be given to everyone. That's what we believe in. That's why we're going all out to ensure that everyone in our communities is having access to clean running water.
In you going out and ensuring that people have access to that water, where do you find the core of the problem in terms of that scarcity being?
The core of the problem is that we have shortages of water from our dams, and we don't have proper infrastructure in our communities wherein we can give everybody access to clean running water. And it's really quite costly, I think, to have everyone having access to water. That's why we're trying our level best from our side to ensure that we give, with the little resources that we have, to ensure that people in rural areas, they actually have access to clean running water, more especially communities and remote areas.
Speaking of those communities and remote areas, how dire is the water shortages in the rural parts of the Limpopo province?
Limpopo is one of the provinces that is really struggling with water, and people are buying water. I remember I went to a community wherein they're buying a cup of water for R1. And water is a very serious problem. In some parts of the province, they are drinking water with animals. So hence we saw a need to come in strongly and try and assist our communities with these boreholes that we're giving away to communities.
So the work that Muvex Drilling has been doing in the Vembe region obviously has seen now thousands of families have access to clean water supplies. How far-reaching is that impact of social entrepreneurship in such regions?
The impact is very great, and many people are benefiting from our programs that we're running with different stakeholders that we're partnering with. And as a business, what we decided first to do was to solve the problem of access to the product, which is the borehole services, because people thought a borehole is quite expensive. We had to come up with innovative ways to ensure that even ordinary citizens can have access to clean running water. We introduced 5 payment options in our business. The first one is obviously if you can afford, you can pay cash. And if you are a working class, we do have a credit facility available for everyone who needs access to a borehole. And if you are living well with the neighbors, we also do what we call a communal borehole, which is first of its kind. We drill in the middle, and 4 houses or 5 houses can use the same borehole. And we also said to pensioners, you've been putting money together through your stokvel or crowdfunding model, where you put money together to ensure that you have groceries by the end of the year. So now put money together towards having access to clean running water. We also didn't leave out young unemployed youth who also desire to have access to clean running water by their houses. They come to our system, we teach them digital marketing and direct marketing. They refer 20 clients to our system, and then we give them a fully functional borehole that is to their household. And in that regard, we also give away boreholes, free boreholes for every 100 boreholes that we drill. So as an institution, that's what we are trying to do. And we've done a lot of philanthropic work around donating boreholes to people who are really in serious need, and communities that are in serious need that reached out to us.
All right, Khuliso Muvhango, thank you so much for joining us this evening. I certainly hope that the kind of work that you're doing could be more collaborated with government, as we're seeing many of those communities that you make mention of in the Limpopo region are pulling rather money together in order to access water, but it seems as though municipal boreholes are just not giving people the access to the water that they need. But thank you so much for the work that you're doing, and thank you for joining us this evening.